Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan, and thank you for joining us for our Tuesday weather update for March the 28th. And a cold change is certainly spreading up the South Island at the moment and into the North Island. This is it on the animated wind map produced by high pressure down here in the Southern Ocean, and that is sending up that southerly across the eastern side of the South Island in particular, into the lower North Island as well, and over the next 24 hours it will slide up that eastern side of the North Island. There's a bit of low pressure up here in the tropics near Tonga that is not causing anything too problematic, just a bit of rain around that. And then a couple of low pressure systems in the southeastern corner of Australia and in Western Australia are going to produce rain off and on over the next 4 or 5 days. Let's take a look at Wednesday's setup. So we've got this main low pressure system out near the Chatham Islands that's formed sort of over the last couple of days with that windy, cold southerly. That's sliding along the eastern North Island. So temperatures are still down around central New Zealand and the eastern North Island up to about Gisborne as we go through the day. But a slight warming up around Southland compared to where you were on the Tuesday for today. So slightly warmer tomorrow. Now this low pressure system near Australia driving in rain and showers and a few thunderstorms inland, mostly around the ranges. And then we've got another area of low pressure out here in Western Australia that on Thursday gets a little deeper around Perth and drives in some heavier rain inland around the deserts. We're also seeing a few showers around the eastern side of Australia, but in the New Zealand zone on Thursday, that low is still stuck there, but it is moving slowly out to the east towards the Chatham Islands. Bit of rain still lingering along that eastern side of New Zealand, but there's a fairly fine line between the southerlies and the wet weather and being inland a little further where it may be completely dry. High pressure is also just up there around the western side of the North Island. So as we head in towards the weekend, Friday's a bit of a breather day for New Zealand. We've got that main low moving sort of more towards the Chatham Islands with showers and patchy rain, and the wind's picking up a little bit for you as well, coming in from the north to northwest. Then over here is the next low. That's sort of coming in more towards Friday night and into the weekend for New Zealand. And the next big high, that is it, drifting in from the Indian Ocean. So as we get in towards the weekend, you can see that big high moving in towards Tasmania. On the top end of it, easterlies and showers carry on for the eastern side of Australia. But New Zealand has this low slowly moving in. Now it's coming in from the Southern Ocean, Tasman Sea area, but it'll actually be northern New Zealand that will get that rain first, and then it will sort of slide into the western side as the day goes on across Saturday. It's fairly weak. It sort of has a couple of centres to it, and it may get organised better, as you can see here, with one main centre to it. But as you can see by Sunday, it's a fairly broken up low pressure system, 1,000 hectopascals, not that deep, but a few showers around, a little bit of instability. So, there could be some downpours that sort of bubble up from that. And on the other side of the Tasman, not a lot of difference really. Southeasterlies and showers and a couple of heavier falls the further inland you are. The more settled weather down here in Tasmania around Hobart with that incoming high, which should come through after that low pressure system has passed New Zealand. That's all from me. Now, this is a short week for us. Once again, I do apologise for that, but due to our family bereavement, we've got a few more days dealing with that. So we come back fully and properly next week, which is April, and we'll be kicking off next week on Monday with our next ClimateWatch update and the outlook for the week ahead and the outlook for Easter. There's a lot going on next week. So we're back to a normal schedule next week. Thank you again for all the wonderfully supportive comments and the kind words. The family have read them, and it does mean a great deal to us. There's some very kind people out there. Thank you. So that is all from me for today and for this week. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you again fresh and bright next Monday.